is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Smoothie King Center in downtown New Orleans. Tonight, it's the New Orleans Pelicans getting set to match up with the Los Angeles Lakers. The Lakers begin the game with the basketball. To Davis. Oh, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it. Ball to Holiday. Anthony Davis rejects it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Nice finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
New Orleans has it. To Favors. Holiday to Ball. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. And he finishes at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Holiday to Favors. Ball. LeBron James tips it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Great look and vision. From the painted area, won't go down. To Favors. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for two.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Derek Favors, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 66%. Goes 2 for 2. LeBron with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Now pass stolen by the Pelicans.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Ball to Holiday. Ball. Anthony Davis swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To James. With the flush, taking on all comers.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Holiday in possession. Down 2. Goes to the right side. Ball to Holiday. Lets it fly from long range. That's off the side of the rim, short. Ball to the basket, but a shot won't go.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
To Davis. For 3, Anthony Davis makes it look easy as he hits the 3. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Ball. The pass set it all up.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Lakers ball. James. A big finish at the rim. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Holiday controls the basketball. Down 5. Nothing going here on that drive. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Curling inside. Brandon Ingram snatching it out of the air. Lonzo with it. Down 3. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. It's a turnover as they head the other way. To Davis. And a nice finish at the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Screen coming. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Into the front court comes Rondo. Up by 3. Oh, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it. Oh, Lonzo Ball. Missed his first. That one goes.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
To James. Here comes the screen. James. Brandon Ingram sends it away. Substitution being made in this one.
Number 15, DeMarcus Cousins.
Lonzo Ball, guarded by Cook. To Holiday. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. James. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
And hits the first free throw.
Substitutions, New Orleans.
And gets both to drop at the line. Holiday in possession. They're down 3. Here comes the screen. Redick. Has a look. Deep 2 there. Won't go. To James. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Redick. Driving right to the basket. Nothing going here on that drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
LBJ with it. Gets it in the left corner. Here comes the screen. Now pass stolen by the Pelicans. Trying to cash in. Redick with a shot, no good. To Cousins. Big finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
LeBron James pins it. Lazy pass there, and it's intercepted. To Holiday. Redick. Defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Holiday controls the basketball. Down just a couple. To Redick. Holiday. To Redick. Fires the three. He made his first effort, but not that time. The follow won't go either. It's Cook with the basketball. 2-point advantage. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Here comes the screen. Five to shoot for Los Angeles with a drop step. It's Moore with the rebound. To Redick. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
To James. LeBron James, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 3, Josh Hart. Stepping in for the Lakers.
Took it down the lane, but it's no good. Good look that time, but off the mark. Second effort. Has a chance. Clark able to pull in the rebound. Clark with it. Down a point. Hart in a matchup with Boogie. Nothing going here on that drive. Hart. To Redick. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by J.J. Redick. Los Angeles, they have it. To Cousins. And a throwdown.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Hart. To Redick. DeMarcus Cousins. Huge block. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Substitutions, New Orleans. Into the game for the
Bradley. Has a look. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Ball to Redick. Lonzo Ball. 2 of 4 now.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Rondo into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Oh, rocking the rim.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
And flushes it down. No stopping AD here.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Redick, textbook defense. To Davis. Here comes the screen. To Davis. Anthony Davis. He's now 4 for 6.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Lakers at the controls right now. Oh, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it. Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Davis. And the finish. Slam dunk.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Redick. That's playing with fire. J.J. Redick, wide open. Good luck.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Redick with it. Down by 1. To Favors. He gets it.
D. Favors may never become the star that some of us expected him to be for a guy taking 3rd overall in the 2010 NBA draft. But what he has done is build himself a very solid NBA career by being a strong, low-post presence.
To Bradley. The jumper's off the mark.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
Team foul number 2.
Screen coming. Over to the right side. To Ball. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, no good. And the Pelicans able to clear the rebound. Clark with it. Leads just a point. To Favors. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
The assist from number 14, Brandon Ingram.
Bradley. Now pass stolen by the Pelicans.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Throws it down.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
First 1,000 fans in Operation Home Game will receive a free team poster. Even better, 3 lucky fans will
Bradley.
that's been signed by the
Derek Favors with a piece. Out of bounds. Last touch by Brandon Ingram.
ball.
To Davis. He throws it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
To Redick. Five to shoot for the Pelicans. Trying to cash in. Ball shot off the mark. To Davis. Short jumper misses. Pelicans have the basketball. Redick. To Ball. Redick. No good.
Hey, lock up.
To Davis. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Anthony Davis at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 79% at the line. Ball with the basketball. Under a minute to go before halftime. Here comes the screen. Holiday. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Oh, and a putback.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Here comes the screen. To Davis. Great dish to set it up. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And so many players, when they come into the paint, they come in with that soft approach. He didn't come in soft at all. He came in with aggression, and he went through the defender. Through, not around. That's key.
LeBron James trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 73%. New Orleans going to take it up. To Holiday. Here comes the screen. Holiday. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Time expires to end the first half. The Lakers have the lead.
Back to Ed and Jay.
Tight game through the first two quarters as we resume play here in the third. Ball with it up top. His guys down three. Lonzo Ball. He's 3 for 7.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Ball to Holiday. Here comes the screen. Shot clock winding down. Lonzo Ball. Short jumper won't fall.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter, but the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Holiday in possession. The deficit now up to 5. Down low to Favors. Oh, emphatic slam. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Davis. Shot from in close, no good. To Ball. Here comes the screen. Holiday goes to the right side. Ball to Holiday. Ball. Missed it. And scores.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Pelicans basketball.
I got ball. I got ball. That's me.
Holiday. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Shot by Holiday, no good. Anthony Davis with the block. Anthony Davis able to recover with the block. Here's a chance from long range. To Bradley. And the rebound comes down to New Orleans. Holiday controls the basketball. Down 5. To Favors. James clears the rebound. And finishes strong.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Ball into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. Oh, whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Team foul number 1.
Holiday. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Goes to the left side. Has a look. Holiday with a shot that won't fall.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. Curling inside to Holiday. LeBron James sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Holiday. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
To Davis. Slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Here comes the screen. LeBron James rejects it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron James. Time to shuffle things up. Favors. The pass taken away by the Lakers. And the slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Whistle stops play. Timeout New Orleans as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
Thinking of everything about our team, turn to page 15 in today's game program.
Ball to Josh Hart.
Chance to receive $500 by making a half-court shot.
Five to shoot for the Pelicans. To Ball. From long range. Lonzo Ball at the line. First one, count it. Second one's no good. One more coming. It's James controlling the offense. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Got some for him.
To Ball. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
That's going to be out of bounds. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Lonzo with it. His guys down 11 to Favors. To Ball. Here comes the screen. Trying to cash in. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Ooh, is there a medic in the house? You need to get those ankles retaped ASAP.
To James. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Holiday to Favors. Nothing going here on that drive. And stuffs it home. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
James. Here comes the screen. James. Oh, that's how it's done.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by Brandon Ingram. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Subbing in for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 20, Eric Gordon.
James. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Holiday in possession. He'll run the offense. To Josh Hart. Here comes the screen. Hart sizing up Eric Gordon. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. To James. Stuffs it down with authority.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
New Orleans will take it up. Drew Holiday, defended by Eric Gordon. Probing the defense. Holiday fires the three, and the Lakers able to grab the rebound. Gets it in the left corner. it down with authority.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Holiday controls the basketball. His guys down big. Anthony Davis tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And look out.
This is a statement game for this unit. This defense has generated a lot of easy offense. And the one thing we know in the league, easy offense is hard to come by.
So basketballs will be take place in the designated areas located outside of the arena. Thank you for your cooperation.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Lonzo Ball in a matchup with Quinn Cook.
Number 2.
Has a chance. Shot by Ingram misses. To James. From the outside, no good.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Los Angeles has the basketball. James to Davis. Taken by the Pelicans. To Ball. Hart. Has a look. Deep two there, won't go. Screen coming. To Davis. And he scores. Jay, how do you stop that?
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Shot from the lane won't go. Davis. No, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it. Trying to cash in. More shot. Oh, can't connect. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Lonzo Ball has got 2 shots coming, shooting 66% in this contest. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2.
Number 4, J.J. Redick.
Down low for Davis.
We go. Trap this. Come on, we got it.
Scores from the post.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's Pelicans ball. Ball. Has a chance and scores on the step back.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Davis. Nice pass to get things going.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Ball with the basketball. Down a bundle.
Here we go.
The drive right to the basket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
James. Desperation shot here from half court. That ends the third quarter with the Lakers in command. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter.
Hey, it's our game. Let's take it home here. Let's go.
So again, for New Orleans, number 8, into the game.
To James. Has a look. Gets a look. Can't hit. Beyond the arc for three. Okafor with the rebound. Clark with it. Looking to make something happen. To Josh Hart. Goes to the right side.
Hey, y'all gonna have to show some help over here.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
The assist from number 32.
To Redick. Count the basket. He's feeling good. Defense has to get him out of his comfort zone.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Jumper's good.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Redick to Josh Hart. Nothing going here on that drive. Able to convert inside.
I know this is going to sound crazy, but it's so hard to guard a bad shooter. Their form throws your pace off on how you defend it. Sometimes there's nothing you can do.
Great pass to set it up. McGee powers it through. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on a defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Lets it fly from long range. It's LeBron with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
To Josh Hart. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. For 3, Hart can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
New Orleans has it. Hart. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
JaVale McGee to Danny Green. Off the assist.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Josh Hart. Down to 5 on the 24. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
to James. Nothing going here on that drive. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Down low to Okafor. Short jumper stays out.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you in the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
To Danny Green. James. Trying to cash in. Not that time. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
LeBron James at the line for a chance at a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far.
Way to hit.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers were merciless in this game. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they score their points. The Lakers got their scoring from the guys you're seeing here on screen. The Pelicans seemed to lose their edge as the game got out of hand. And every team in this league loses games. You just don't want to lose them like this. I can already see a players-only meeting in their future. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Assists.
These guys walked in with the game plan, and they walked out with the win. And these highlights, they tell even more of the story.
Player of the game.
If you asked him, I'm sure he'd give the credit to his teammate and coaches. But at the end of the day, we know that he's the one that made the biggest impact on this game.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete. But even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This is what the future holds for the New Orleans Pelicans. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.